Good morning, I'm Steve from Axe and Paddle Bushcraft. Today I'm just doing a little video about doing my hat bands. Just want to talk you through the loom first of all. This is just a loom made out of, it's just a hazel stick. Literally, I've just cut a little knocks in there. And then I've just got this silver birch bark and I've just made holes in it there. Obviously the amount of holes to how many threads you want. I've got lots of different ones of these, so some with 4, some with 6. I think this one's got 25 on it because it's a 24 bead hat band on this. So you always have an extra, I can't remember if it's 1 extra or 2 extra strands on there to what your beads, because you want on either side. So I think it's 1 extra. And also I'll just show you quickly how I load up my needle when I'm doing the beads. Don't put them all on one by one. All you want to do is just, I do a lot of bead work because I've got big pots of beads. You just run your needle through and it will load up like that, so you can get loads of beads on. And then I just count them when I'm sliding them on, like, you know. Occasionally you'll get a bead that's not big enough to go over the thread. Either break it or take it off. Don't, you know, try and force it on, because you'll break the thread and you'll be there all day sodding about. This isn't like traditional Indian beadwork. This is more like weaving, because we've got such a wide hat band here, and I use quite thick cotton thread because I don't want to use plasticky stuff, nylon and whatnot. You can't double through the beads. You can, but it'll just take forever. So what I do is I weave it through. If you come a bit closer, you can see. So we started the pattern already. So now I'm just working on the next bit. You can see this pattern here I've just put underneath, so you can see what it's going to look like. So what we'll do is look. So we've come from underneath on that one. You can see it's underneath it's coming from. So what I'll do is I'll put my hand under there like that, so I can see what I'm doing with the string, and I go one up and over. Literally, I'm just going up and over. I suggest if you do this to start off, don't go crazy and do a big wide one like this. Do like, you know, 4 to 6 beads maximum. It just makes it easier. So then I pull it through like this, and I pull the beads through by bouncing it up and down, and then you can line them all up by doing that same technique, bouncing them up and down and bringing them forward. I might have gone, have I gone wonk here? Oh no, it looks right. So by bouncing them up and down and then just sliding it down, I've got one, but we're out 1 bead on there, so by squeezing it and bouncing them again I can get it to go over. I'm pretty much in just there, and then pulling it down, rubbing it down with my fingers, and then pulling it, hold it, if I'm holding it here so I can just pull this through. It helps if you put your finger through it, and it stops it from knotting. It's like, you can't really see it. If I put my finger through there, you'll sometimes this will twist round like that and it will get a little knot in it, and it's really annoying to get out. So just try and put your finger through it and pull it tight until it gets small enough like that. So that's bead weaving, and you can see once you tighten it up. Now I'll only use about 1.5 meters of this cord at a time, just because it just gets too much and it gets knotted up. Also, a little tip here is that somewhere around here, probably in my bead box here, I've got a bit of beeswax, and I just run the beeswax along the thread, and it just stiffens it up and stops it from getting knotted so much. But just be delicate when you're going through, and it won't get caught so much, it won't knot up. You can see how long it's taken me. Last night I did this. This took me about maybe 1.5 hours, 2 hours last night just to do this section, and I've got this much to do. So I've done that patch, and you can see how much I've got to do. So it's probably a day's work or so here. I won't do it all today. I've got far too much on at the moment. This is my own hat. I'll just do this in the evening now and again, like, you know. So I hope that's helpful. If any questions, just email me or Facebook me or whatever, and if I can help, I will. Thanks. Cheers.